Afternoon, everybody. Today is Star Wars Day, May the 4th. Yep, I'm here all week. May the 4th is actually an important day for myself, Janine and Pure Elite. Our very first show was on May the 4th, only 3 years ago. And wow, just wow. We've gone from 4 years ago. I had just left, about 4 years ago, yeah. So 4 years ago, I had just left working in what was my career basically. So I was the head of a few departments, corporate lifestyle, and left that job and had a few months off. Long story short, I will explain, I will do a blog explaining the whole story. But anyway, we came to a point where we decided to do a show, which was about 4 years ago, just under 4 years ago. And it took about 9 months to plan, and the show date was May the 4th, 3 years ago. And everybody, apart from Janine, thought it was a stupid idea. I actually remember 2 weeks before the show, 3 weeks before the show, having literally no money left, having £300 odd in my bank left. I was selling like DVDs and anything I could sell, I would sell. And this was coming from the context of the job I had before had the type of salary that people would have loved to have. Even now, having a successful company, I made more money doing the job I was doing before. A lot more, to be honest. Yeah, here we are with 3 years later. We are the fastest growing fitness federation in the UK, in Europe and the world. We're the biggest fitness federation in England. I can't find a bigger fitness federation in Europe, but I'm not going to claim that title because I've got the facts behind that. And long may it continue. And with that, Janine, no, let me just turn this air filter off. Janine's off to Estonia, so she's flown to Estonia. I can't go, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. So yeah, Janine's off to Estonia. We've got Purely out there this weekend, so I will be reminiscing, I guess, on how far the company's come in 4 years. Or I could run around like Macaulay Culkin, because it's like Home Alone and stuff. Janine's off on her hollybobs.
She is.
What are you looking for? What's that? Nail varnish, remember?
Yep.
Janine's off to Estonia. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Looking forward to getting it. This makes this look, on here the light looks blue.
Yeah, I know.
But it's not, it's really white in here. What are you doing?
Feels good, feels good.
Oh. Say goodbye, everybody. You got a vlog?
Yeah. I started downstairs.
Okay.
Telling them that I didn't have my passport, so I had to get it.
Okay.
I've got it now though.
Okay. Janine's gone. Just looking at this, I don't know if you can see it. This is a folder of campaign briefs from the job I used to do before LexisNexis. So you've got campaigns on capital gains allowance. What's this one? Property taxation, tax annuals, corporation tax, tax computations. Like honestly, this this just goes on. Tax planning, tax wise, UK taxation of trusts, worldwide taxes, company law handbook, employment law. It goes on. Like this is a full-on campaign management briefing for all the different campaigns that we did. So the company I worked for, a bit close, company I worked for in the past was it's such a difficult company to explain. They're one of the largest companies in the world. They are the largest publication company in the world, which is called Reed Elsevier. And of that, Reed Elsevier owned my company, which is called LexisNexis. So LexisNexis, my company, I don't work there anymore. And when I did, it wasn't my company. LexisNexis supply information. It's the easiest way. So lawyers, barristers, judges, the police force, health and safety advisors, accountants, whatever, and would buy their information from us. So if a law changed, they would get it from LexisNexis. So I had to know most laws. It was actually quite intense. Everything to do with tax, everything to do with law. Whereas most lawyers specialise in a specific practice area, and most salespeople in my company and sales managers had a specific practice area, so they would deal with employment law, and that would be it. I had every single practice area. There was not one practice area that I didn't cover, and no one else did legal or tax and compliance. I did legal, tax and compliance because of all the departments I had, went over all of them. But it was fun, I enjoyed it. Battery just died, and I'm a bit out of breath from running upstairs and went back down again. So yeah, I was saying, so I did legal, tax and compliance. And then within legal, I did every practice area. Within tax, I did every kind of tax. And within compliance, I covered everything in compliance. There's a few other departments I had, like magazines. Honestly, it was so in depth, but I absolutely loved it. And I was really, really successful at it. And that comes across quite arrogant, I would say, in some people's eyes. I'm not arrogant. It's only arrogant if it's not true. It's a fact. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, it's quite interesting looking at this when I think of how much my career and life has changed, which is a reason why a lot of people thought I was crazy to do pure elite with the type of job I was doing, and even after leaving that, being headhunted for other jobs. And sorry, I'm still flicking through because it's quite interesting. Still being headhunted for other jobs, and other companies wanting me to come and work for them. A lot of the jobs that I had, there was many sort of skill sets, but one of the skill sets was coming in, sacking people and restructuring departments. And yeah, I was that guy. Doing the whole restructure, working out different go-to-market strategies, looking at different campaigns and reducing costs whilst trying to maintain some sort of growth. I remember at LexisNexis, when I first joined, what was my target? I'm gonna have to remember. I think they wanted me to get 1.75 million, something like that. I'm trying to remember, was it 2? Whatever it was, I achieved it within the first 6 months, and I reduced costs by 20%. And I was 29. Yeah, 28, 29. Good times. So in here, in the folder, is a part of sales training I used to give. And I've actually can give you the answer of what LexisNexis, who LexisNexis are. So LexisNexis offers world-class content, information, analytics and workflow solutions for professionals in the legal, risk management, corporate, government, law enforcement, accounting, and academic markets to make their jobs faster, easier, and more productive. So this sounds far better than the answer I gave. Through integration of information and technology, LexisNexis and its linked brands give advanced web technologies and premium information sources across the globe. LexisNexis provides customers with access to 5 billion searchable documents from more than 40,000 legal, news and business sources. I couldn't say sources. LexisNexis originally pioneered online information with its Lexis and Nexus services, part of the Reed Elsevier Group. LexisNexis helps customers to achieve their goals in more than 100 countries across 6 continents with over 18,000 employees. There you go. That's the company I worked for before I did Purely. It's a massive difference. It really is a massive difference. I'm actually really enjoying reading this. It's yeah, I would not have foreseen my life to be this way. 1, the illness I've got, but 2, doing what I'm doing. I would have seen myself working for myself. I worked for myself doing consultancy work and running a business when I was 25. I did that for 18 months. But I thought by now I would be a CEO of a FTSE 100 company, managing 10,000 people or something like that, with 100 million budget and probably a target of $500 million or 2 billion or something ridiculous like that. So yeah, there's a line here, so I'm laughing. There's a line here. As a company, I'm not sure that none of you have ever heard of LexisNexis. I certainly haven't. However, if you're in the industry where you would be using a product similar to ours, it would be like buying Nike Air trainers. Everyone knows who Nike are. Yeah, in our industry, no one needs to explain who LexisNexis are. We are the market leader. And in fact, after I put, and we're a premium rate product because they still are a premium rate product. I'm probably boring you. This is probably far more interesting for me. I apologise. You know when you're left home alone and you're already bored, so you come to the kitchen and start opening cupboards looking for food for no reason. That's what I'm doing right now. There isn't anything. Not that I can make it this time. It's what's the time? So it's a bit late. What about the fridge? No, nothing. Well, that's that idea. This cupboard. No. Nothing. Again, nothing that I can just eat. This is why you should prep food. This would do. When it focuses, almond butter.